NGMC, currently traded at 0027 right now. Look at this. Back here, October, looks like when stuff started to shake up is when the volume started picking up. So this stock really lacked a lot of volume back in this area, starting to pick up right now. Yesterday, you guys had a pretty big day, NGMC. Yesterday, the shares traded, I'm sorry, I take that back, the 22nd. Shares traded 9.8 million shares, and then after that, you guys pulled back pretty quick. No gap ups, just a pullback. Pretty odd, but considering the fact that you had 100% gains and hit a high of, I mean, way up there at 0069, so you're going to have some profit taking off of that, but that was a pretty substantial pullback in my personal opinion. That being said, you guys gave it all back. The volume dropped back off. The volume is definitely coming back in again. 2.36 million shares yesterday, 1.705 so far today. What you're going to be looking for right now is watching for this one to bounce off of the 0023. It hasn't hit that low just yet. Very strong possibility it will. But that's going to be the 10-day simple moving average. Not saying it's going to sit there and close on it, but it might go down and tap that. The chart is definitely bullish right now, according to all indicators. I am going to put this one on watch. If buying returns, a technical alert. But right now, I do like what I see as far as the chart. Because the volume's been steady, it really comes down to that volume.
All right, so I'm looking over at different information. I don't see any recent news or anything on it. What I do see is they issued their quarterly on February 17th. So I just pulled it up really quick. And like, I mean, I'm going into it. I don't know what the company does or whatnot, but they from July through September 2016, they're showing 36,600 in sales, as opposed to the year prior at 0. So let's see, income. So I mean, they're going from a negative to, they obviously, you know, whatever they're producing. Let me go see what they do, because right now they're pink limited information. So only so much we could learn about them. All right, so they're a turnkey. Their business description over here on OTC Markets says it's a turnkey cannabis consulting. Let's see what it says over on this one over here on Investors Hangout. It doesn't. I don't have one for that one. All right, I'm gonna go right to that website though. All right, so their website's not active right now either. So, I mean, whatever's going on, I mean, they're selling something. They had the profit right there of 36,000, where as opposed to 0. And I mean, I'm limited on what I could obviously pull up on them because they're limited. I mean, you can go through and read this whole 23-page report. Their sales actually, you know, let's say ordinary income. Got that. All right, so say this right here, the profit and loss they had for the January through September of 2015, they had a negative 359,824, right, as opposed to a negative 222. But yet in the 2015, they actually had nothing going on. Like they're pretty much just becoming established, I guess, as a company. Is then, you know, now they have sales, and the cost of goods sold was at 38 to as opposed to 0. I mean, there's a lot of different things you gotta obviously have to do. And for me to go through this whole thing right now for you, it's just, you know, that's that. I mean, if you guys have any information on the company, feel free to go to the Investors Hangout stock message board over there. Just type in the ticker symbol NCMC, well, NGMC, and you know, go share it with the tens of thousands of daily users that we have over there. I mean, this thing right here, and if you're interested in the company, obviously go pull up this quarterly from the 17th, and you can basically get a pretty good idea of everything that the company does, because this is pretty thorough. But I don't know what they, you know what I mean? I don't have everything of what they're doing for that potential being there. You know what I'm saying, David?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
You gave it a lot of effort, in my opinion. So as far as the chart goes, again, 0027. Watch for a bounce off of the 0023 support at 0023.20414. All right, 0033540. If volume comes in steady, this will run, in my opinion. The chart is definitely set up for it, but my only concern is that steady volume. Okay, what I mean by that is that you want to see all these volume bars down here staying around that level. Okay, not just drop offs to where you're only hitting 136,000 shares traded. Even look at this day right here on January 31st, it only had 14,000 shares traded. And then the other day, 9.8 million shares traded. So right there is where you're going to go ahead and continue to watch for that volume to come in. Again, NGMC, if you're following the stock, make sure you hit that subscribe and like button right now. We definitely appreciate that very much. If you have a hot stock that you would like to share, head over to investorshangout.com/live is where you can go to let us know your hot stock. We'll be sure to take your stock and add it to our list.